Well, Meta is announcing it will bring new protections to teenagers' Instagram accounts. It's aiming to filter out certain kinds of content, similar to PG-13 movie ratings. Users under the age of 18 cannot remove this feature without parental approval. And Meta will restrict search terms like gore or alcohol, hide strong language and risky content, and give parents more control to restrict and report content, offering a limited content setting beyond the PJ rating. Meanwhile, New York City filed a new lawsuit accusing Facebook, Google, Snapchat, TikTok, and other forms of fueling a mental health crisis among kids by addicting them to social media.
I would argue no kid should be on social media, period, because the brain of a child is not fully formed to deal with the highs and lows of social media. They should ban it for all kids. I know that's in many respects an unpopular take. I can feel Kennedy getting ready to attack me, but it's how I feel. And I look at our babysitter. She's 16-year-old, presumably should be in the height of her social media game. She's not. And she is the most socially well-adjusted 16-year-old that I have ever seen. She's religious. She's kind. She is great with kids. She's a great human. I want that for my girl. So no social media.
Is my Danica my 16-year-old babysitting?
Oh, maybe.
Sounds like Danny.
Who knows?
He called your name, Kennedy.
No, I don't know why you would assume you know my position on this.
I shouldn't have.
I've got a 16-year-old and a 20-year-old, and I have seen them go through the social media age. I have seen the horrors. Their dad and I have done as much as we possibly humanly have been able to safeguard them and their phones. Parents have some tools. They don't have enough. Parents of younger children are finally starting to learn from our mistakes. Thank God their generation will be better off for it. And, all of this coming from whistleblowers rings so hollow. Mark Zuckerberg is so full of hot garbage. He sits before Congress and he's like, oh, well, yes, we should have done better. By gum, but we're going to do so much better from this point forward. And people inside the company were like, hey, bro, your tools are harming kids. They're getting them addicted to things like sex. And you have pedophiles who are grooming them. Not to mention the eating disorders and the mental health crisis that follows from all of that. They have known that. But they know there's an addictive quality to it. So what better time to get a human being addicted to your product than when their brains aren't fully formed? So that addiction can root deep inside the brain, and they'll need it for the rest of their lives. Yeah, that may be a pretty callous take, but that's exactly what they're doing.
So to be clear, Kennedy and I are on the same page on this. I misinterpreted a signal from a woman. Not the first time that'll happen. Certainly won't be the last.
You're a goddamn genius.
Goddamn genius.